What is Corey Kispert doing? You got to stay with your man and chase this down screen. Look at what you're going to go up the gut. It is a disaster. You're not ready to guard now when this Kentavious Caldwell-Pope flies off this handoff. Okay, for Kyle Kuzma off this pass, off this down screen, the Wizards defended this down screen very poorly. But if you're Kyle Kuzma, you got to immediately get in a defensive stance with your feet set. Okay? Like, look at Kyle. This is not a defensive stance with your feet set. You just moved your feet inward as Aaron Gordon's cutting this way. Can never, ever, 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 ever guard like this. First of all, you're not even seeing the ball. You need to you keep your man in front of you with your back to the baseline. Now you're seeing ball and seeing man. And also, this is not much of a screen, but it's enough. It's going to knock him off balance. So you should be right over here ready to guard this screen. And you're not. You're on the other side of Nikola Jokic. All right, if you're Corey Kispert here, stop. So Jokic gets this rebound. Just start sprinting back, please. This gamble here is a disaster because now you're behind the play. Okay, I mean, what is this Wizards player doing? Your man is setting a down screen. You have to get attached, get your arms out so Jamal Murray can't curl. You give Corey Kispert no. Look at. You think you're going to be able to guard this handoff? That's because you didn't guard the down screen right. I mean. Terrible switch. If you're switching this first screen, stop. This player needs to get up and ready to guard. That's it. Like, why are you underneath the screener right now if you're switching? So look at this. You're not even close to ready to guard right now. You cannot guard like this. This is good. Your man's in front of you. This is not good. Your man is not. What are you doing? This is. There's no. Okay, I mean, this shot goes up. You have 0 Wizards players boxing out. None. Not a single Wizards player boxing out. So, yeah. Terrible defense in the post here. If you're Taj Gibson, get underneath Jokic so you can battle for position now. See, the problem with you playing on his side for no reason is, look, now you got to move your feet to get underneath Jokic. Look at how you just about to move your feet right there. So you're going this way, and Jokic now has access to this spin move this way. Okay, so Deni Avdija is slow to get underneath this handoff. So Taj Gibson comes over to help with the ball. But when Deni Avdija recovers the ball, you need to, with urgency, recover to Jokic. Like, this is not with urgency. You should be up right now in a defensive stance with your feet set, ready to guard. Look at Taj Gibson here when Jokic catches this. Your feet aren't set. You're not ready to guard. And it's Jokic. So good night. This is just pathetic defense from Taj Gibson. Stop. You need to be up here battling for positioning with Jokic, okay? This is not even... Look at the space you're giving him. You're still not... Look, he just moved you away. Like, this is trash. Okay, I mean, Deni Avdija's got to stay with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope here, obviously. Like, what on earth is Deni Avdija doing? Okay, I don't know what Kyle Kuzma's doing here, but that's not really relevant. This Wizards player is guarding Nikola Jokic. You have to battle for position with Jokic immediately. You can never relax guarding Jokic. You are relaxing right now guarding Jokic. And look where Jokic... I mean, my goodness. If you are Daniel Gafford, stop relaxing guarding Jokic. Battle for positioning. Look at, you're letting Jokic go wherever he wants to. And now he's catching this ball right on the block. Why is this Wizards player backpedaling? You have nothing but time to get in a defensive stance with your feet set when Aaron Gordon catches this ball. Instead, that's what you do. That is horrendous. So, Deni Avdija wanted to set up. He wants the drop coverage to come here. The problem is he's got to wait till Jokic gets up here to set the screen. Jokic isn't even up here setting a screen yet. So, that means that this player that's supposed to be in drop coverage can't stay because Jokic is already rolling. So that's going to screw up your drop coverage and leave Bones Highland open. If you're Daniel Gafford, get back, turnover. So that means sprint back. Look at Daniel. Why'd you stop? What is Corey Kispert doing? Why is he standing here when his man is over here? This is horrible. Stop. So you're not even ready to guard right now. Okay, fine. So Will Barton's going to have to get over here in the gaps, and you're going to have to play on this player's side and force him into help. If Will Barton's feet are set, unlike yours, he'll be able to stunt and recover and help you, and there'll be no threes given up. But you trying to guard the ball one-on-one, you gave up that ability when you were doing whatever the heck you were doing. This is horrendous defense. I mean, certainly this is horrendous defense, but okay, stop. Why is Will Barton not in a defensive stance with his feet set? You know Bruce Brown's coming this way. Like, well, what are you doing? Like, this is trash. This is more than trash. Daniel Gafford, you cannot backpedal when you're in drop coverage. You got to be here in a defensive stance with your feet set. 'Cause you got to be able to guard the ball. You got to be able to stunt at the ball and be able to recover to DeAndre Jordan. Backpedaling is not, this is not, you're not guarding either, actually. Come on, Will Barton, like somebody's got to communicate. Someone's got to take Jeff Green. Probably should be Will Barton, could be this, I don't know, but the fact that this is unbelievable. Okay, so Deni Avdija has to come double here at the ball. Fine. Okay, so this Wizards player here has got to be able to rotate. You got to rotate here. Kyle Kuzma, I don't know what he's doing. He's got to rotate here, and this player would rotate here. But you can probably guess that doesn't happen. This horrendous defense from Kyle Kuzma. Just guard the ball. Why are you backpedaling? Well, what is the point of this? So you're feeling out a screen, I guess, and you already want to switch. Well, Bones Hyland hasn't gone anywhere. And there was nothing but space for you to just not have to switch. I mean, this is mind-boggling. This is more just what is going... Corey Kispert, keep your man in front of you. Jeff Green hasn't moved. He has not moved. In fact, he's coming this way. So why would Corey Kispert go this way? I mean, it's like out of a movie. Okay, again, if you're Taj Gibson, you need to be in a defensive stance with your feet set. You're in drop coverage, so that means you got to be able to stunt at the ball and be able to recover to Nikola Jokic. When you're backpedaling, not only are you not stunting at the ball, you're not able to recover to Nikola Jokic. 0 for 2. Okay, I don't know exactly what Taj Gibson's trying to accomplish here, but you have to close this space off right here. I don't know if he's hedging, drop coverage, whatever this is, you need to close the space off because, you know, this player can't split through, and you just let him split through. Okay, the Wizards are trapping here. Stop. This player's got to come all the way up here now in backside help. We're not worried about a player 2 passes away when you trap. We're worried about these players that are 1 pass away, especially Jokic on this roll. If it's this easy to pass out of a trap, trouble, because now the Nuggets have numbers and it's Jokic the one that's playmaking everything.